Ladies and gentlemen, got a question for you. Do you know what you're putting in your bodies? Any clue? You go to the stores, you pick up packages, you do the feel good thing about reading the labels to see what's in it. If there's way too many chemicals in it, you put it back on the shelf and you get something that has less chemicals and additives so you can feel good about what you're eating or what you're feeding to your children. What's this apple got to do with that? There's a coating on this apple that has been really beat up on social media for the last couple of years. And it's been attributable to Mr. Bill Gates. It has been said that he either owns the company that produces this coating or he's heavily invested in it. Now, I'm as guilty as anyone else of forwarding these things we found on social media. And I don't like Mr. Gates. I don't like his ideas. I don't like some of the things he invests in and promotes, pushes upon the people of the world. But in this case, I'm going to say that I was misinformed. Does he own the company? No. Is he heavily invested in it? No. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was applied to by the owner of the company that produces this coating for research into a coating for produce that would allow it to last longer, to get to market and get to people before going bad. There was one or possibly two grants that were given to the company by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to the tune of approximately $100,000. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation granted them $100,000. Mr. Gates was not promised or given the company in whole or in part any stock of the company in return for the grant money. He doesn't own it. Mr. Gates does not own this company. Whatever you feel about Mr. Gates, he doesn't own the company that produces this coating. Okay? Now, to the coating. Let's talk about the coating. I was sitting here yesterday having breakfast, flipping through my feed on one of the larger social networking sites, and another story about this coating attributable to Bill Gates popped up in my feed. Since I had time, I decided to actually look into it a little bit. Less than 5 minutes on Google. Remember, Google is your friend. showed me that not only A, Mr. Gates does not own all or part of this company. B, his foundation gave the owner of the company a grant to get his company going, get the research going towards this product. That research allowed him to hire a couple of PhDs to do the research. By the way, you know what PhD means, right? Piled higher and deeper. So he hired a couple of PhDs to do the research. That research allowed him to get other investors on board. None of those investors are Mr. Gates. Okay? So let's take now Mr. Gates and his foundation out of this picture. Over there. This apple was purchased by my wife at a store. I don't know how long it took to get the apple off the tree, through a processing plant, onto a truck, and to the store. I'm assuming a few days, maybe a week. I don't know how long it sat in the store, a couple of days probably, before my wife purchased it. So that's a good week right there, from tree to store, to my wife purchasing it. She actually purchased, I think 4 of them. She used the other 3 to make smoothies for me. So they're gone. She washed them really good, chopped them up, put them in a blender with some other ingredients, made me a smoothie. This is one that remains. Want to take a guess as to how long it's been sitting here? I'll give you a few seconds. Has it been another week? That would make it 2. Has it been 2 weeks? That would make the whole time from tree to right here 3 weeks. Nope. It's been sitting in the fruit basket on our table for a month. What's that tell you? I know what it tells me. Number 1, great product. It's exactly as advertised. It accomplishes a goal. Number 2, what evil sorcery exists within that coating? I don't know. Do you? Black coffee, the nectar of the gods. This product is said to be produced from natural products. Natural products go bad rather quickly. This apple, if it was a week old when my wife bought it, within a week of her purchasing it and setting it in that fruit basket over there, it should have started getting little bruises, soft spots on it. Let's say again, it was a week old when she bought it. It's been here for 4 weeks. It's 5 weeks old from the tree. Still hard. It should have been rotten by now. Am I a scientist? No. Am I a researcher? No. I have a little Google foo. Good God, what's in this stuff? Again, do you know what you're putting in your body? They say you can't wash this stuff off. You can wash and wash and wash and it'll still be there. I do not know that to be true. I don't know that. What if that's true? What are those natural products mixed with? You're putting it in your body. You're giving it to your children. What kind of evil sorcery exists within? Any clue? Think about it.